caution lights have been turned off. 5 times around, heat race number 1 for your Thumper division. Chase Moore in the number 11 brings the field into that start zone. Chase Moore in the 11 down the back straightaway. The 82 is Joey Richmond. Hauserman, the 57. Now your leader is going to spin it on the top of turn number 4. And fired back up. We're going to stay under green. Hauserman now challenging. He'll stay in the number 2 spot. Joey Richmond is the 82 car. He's into turn number 3. Chris Holle out of Mount Hope, Kansas at 24. The field comes off in turn number 4. Chris Holle working the bottom side. Makes his way up into that number 2 spot. 76 is George Ramey. Climbing up through the field as well, now up into 3rd. Your leader's off to turn number 4. Caution out on the Speedway. Our one-time leader, Chase Moore, sitting up there. He raced number 1 of 2 in the Thumper division. Chris Holle, he's out of Mount Hope, Kansas. He'll bring the field into turn number 4 and the start zone. George Ramey, the 76, right up there on the top side of the field. Chris Holle brings them down that right out of parts back straightaway. George Ramey trying to close the gap a little bit in that 76. Here comes Shelby Staple with the number 7 car. Comes out. Battle time down around the 3/8 oval. George Ramey might look to carry that momentum off at turn number 2. He does. George Ramey in the 76 sits right up there in that championship race off at turn number 4. Chris Holle on the far side. Slides in there for that number 2 spot. Your bumper-to-bumper Wixfielder scoreboard inside turn number 1 gives you the top 4. Taking the win, heat race number 1 Thumper division. He's out of Mount Hope, Kansas. 24H is Chris Holle. Caution lights have been turned off. The 47 of Robert Foster. Bring the field over to the start zone. 5 times around. Coming up right after this one, it'll be the sprint car qualifying heat race. They're in the start zone right now. Looks good. Green flag low. The field rolls off in between turn numbers 1 and 2. Your defending series champion, the 12C, is Clint Smith out of Hutchinson. Working lap number 1, the 47, Robert Foster. Austin Ramey in that 67, 12C is Clint Smith. Mike Burian, the 55X. The 17, Josh Hammers, picked it over there in turn number 2. Check it out. For the 17. Caution lights have been turned off. Robert Foster in that 47. Austin Ramey, the 67. Clint Smith, the 12C. Your top 3 cars rolling into the start zone off the turn number 4. Check them down around the 3 once again. Race number 2 of your Thumper division here this afternoon. Clint Clint Smith trying to break up and try up for that number 1 spot. It's getting a little crowded over there in number 3. Off at turn 4. Bit out of your defending series champion out of Hutchinson, the 12C of Clint Smith, brings them off of turn number 2. Mike Burian, now the 55X, challenging for that number 3 spot as they make their way off at turn number 4. Giant Laundry over there in Hutchinson. So the caution lights have been turned off once again. Heat race number 2, Clint Smith, brings them back to the start zone. We'll try again. Clint Smith, the 47, Robert Foster, Mike Burian, the 55X, and Tim McBurney out of Salina is the 69C. Nicely done by Austin Ramey as we stay under green. Race for that number 2 spot. We'll keep an eye on that as the white flag comes out for Clint Smith. In the 69C. As they make their way down that turn 3. Off of turn 4, heat race number 2. It'll be your defending series champion, the 12. Followed by your bumper-to-bumper Witchfielder scoreboard inside turn number 1 gives you the top 4. Taking the win, he drives the 12C. It is Clint Smith. Away with one holding the hardware, but we'll see how it plays out when it's all over with. They're making their way into turn number 3, led by the official pace vehicle out of Don Hatton Chevrolet. You see the pickup right there. Beautiful 2019 version Silverado. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your championship feature in the Thumper division here at 81 Speedway tonight. Season here on this Saturday all-day sucker. Joey Richmond in the news, going to head him into turn number 3. We'll check the field down off at turn number 4. Big job, Brian, up inside your Continental Truck Accessory Starters there, looks the field over. Chris Holle, the number 24, leads the field off of that back straight. We can see a lot of skating still going on. Lap number 1's going to go to Holle. Here comes your point leader, the 40-minute Scott Bauer. George Ramey in the 76. pulled down the number 1 spot. Scott Miller in the number 2 position. Underneath Holle going into turn number 3, and he'll take over that top spot coming into turn 4. Holle remains in second. Mike Burian, George Ramey, 76 moves up into the number 3 spot. Truck Accessory Starters Tower. So Scott Miller still got the smoke coming out the back of the car. We'll see if that goes away when they get back up to speed. Brings upfield to the start zone off of turn 4. We'll go back under. Slow and drifted up. No, it seems all right now. Had a little bit of trouble over there at turn number 2. Looked like the car might have stalled out just a little bit. And Scott Miller, the number 48, Chris Holle, Mike Burian. Here comes Ayers now. He's in the 6-car. Miller having some trouble over there in turn number 2. Working our way to 15 times around. Here's Thumper Division Championship of 81 Speedway. Scott Miller got a couple laps left to go. Lights have been turned off once again. Scott Miller going to have to keep that car going just a little while longer. One more time around. Miller into turn number 2. Looked a little bit better doing it this time. He's got half a Speedway left to get a 2019 championship. We got a problem in turn number 2. But the checkered flag coming out. It's a green color mailbox. Checkered flag. Bumper-to-bumper Wix-Filler scoreboard there inside. Turn number 1 gives you the top 4 finishes of that championship feature event Thumper Division. Taking the win and taking the championship here in 2019. He drives the number 48 tonight. Normally in the number 1 out of Hutchinson, it'll be Scott Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 81 Speedway Thumper Division champion, Scott Miller out of Hutchinson. We'll get him up here around the front of his dad's car here, and before we get the accolades going, I got to find out exactly what the concern was, if there was something. Scott, you can hold on to that. Let's get you over here by the car. And before we start thanking people and congratulations and everything, there had to be some anxious moments, boy. That car started smoking under green a little bit when you'd bounce it or bump it in there a little, and then you really had problems under those cautions.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'll have to dig in a little bit deeper. Motor ran flawless. I mean, it didn't affect it or anything like that. I was real skeptical about the track when we came out. Man, there was standing water, and it's going to be a fast track here in just a little bit.
What was the problem that developed over in turn 2 all of a sudden late in the race?
Driver error. I just could not get out of that corner at all. And I tried everything, and I just lost the rhythm a little bit, but it's nice being out front. Track like this, not a lot of passing going on, so we'll take it, and thank you very much.
Who are we going to thank?
My dad to begin with. I sold my cars, and he let me drive his for the rest of the season. No way we could have got the points championship without that. I need to thank my wife, Christy, Olivia, Rick. He does everything on this car. Jeremy, my brother, Bryce, Colton. I don't know. I need to thank my sponsors. I need to thank FSR, Alta Douglas out of Phoenix, Arizona. I need to thank Mayfield & Son Constructions, BDR Race Shocks, Metal Arc Welding, Western Driveline and Brake. And I also want to give a big shout out to James Miller. I know he's in the hospital right now. I think he's getting his last chemo treatment possibly, and Man, this one's for him.
That's right. And how many championships is this?
I don't know, 4 or 5.
Attaboy. Scott, congratulations. There he is, your champion in the Thumper division for 2019, Scott Miller out of Hutchinson.